How I wish I have all the money in the world, only then all my problems in life will be solved. How I wish I have more money now so that I can see the Aurora Borealis flying first class. Well, I have news for you. Wishing you have a lot more money isn't going to increase your net worth. In fact, if you have certain money behaviors and bad money habits, having more money is only going to amplify your problems. Let me give you an example. For example, you love to spend money on travels. You love to go on spontaneous holidays that are unplanned, or when you go on holidays, you don't stick to the travel budget, you spend way more than that. So having more money, which allows you to travel more, is only going to amplify your spending problems. Hi everyone, I'm John, one half of the Corporate Breakout Couple. Just a little backstory, my wife, Fran and I early retired and we are financially independent since 2020. And on this channel, we cover a lot on financial literacy, breaking out of the corporate rat race, and about early retirement. The crux of today's video is on money mindset. Before you even start counting how much money you have, your money mindset comes first. Your money mindset shapes the way you feel about debt, how you feel, and your attitude about other people who earn more or less than you, how easily you are able to give money away, and your ability to invest with confidence, and much more. In today's video, I'd like to share with you 5 money mindsets that are keeping you poor. But before that, do hit the like button and subscribe to join our YouTube channel. The first money mindset that's keeping you poor is poor money discipline. If you lack discipline in maintaining your health, you will always be a slave to diseases. If you lack discipline in managing your time, you will always be chasing time. Likewise for money, if you lack discipline in saving, learning about money, and building a healthy relationship, you will always be a slave to money. Having discipline in anything you do offers you structure. It offers you a guided path that keeps you on the right track. Having discipline allows you to build a series of steps that will then allow you to form certain money habits, the right money habits that will ultimately be a part of you. It takes grit, it takes continuous effort, but it is well worth it because having discipline will get you closer and faster to your goals. Not just money goals, but any goals in life. The second money habit that's keeping you poor is having a love-hate relationship with money. Just like any relationship, if there's one part of it that you enjoy and you love it, but the other part you don't enjoy, you hate it, it irritates you, that is not a very healthy relationship. On one hand, you enjoy spending money, but on the other hand, you hate the process of earning it. On one hand, you want to learn about investing and make your money grow for you, but on the other hand, you are fearful about losing money and afraid to take the risk. So if you continue to tango with money in a love-hate manner, there's a good chance that you want to start running away, start avoiding money, and that brings you to a worsened relationship with money, and in that moment, money will start to take control over your life and impact your life decisions. My suggestion to you is to build a healthy relationship with money. Respect money. Build the trust. Just like any relationship is two ways, so you got to make sure that you treat money like a friend so that it can ultimately serve you well. The third money mindset that's keeping you poor is that you're afraid to talk about money with your loved ones and friends. When it comes to talking money, especially with your immediate family, it seems to be a taboo subject. Did you know many of your money habits or some of the money mindset that you currently have is actually from your parents? For example, if your parents taught you to be frugal and always afraid or say they don't have enough money, that kind of money mindset trickles down to you. Do you also know many marriages break down because of money and financial problems? It could be either of these scenarios. Both parties have a poor relationship with money, or it takes one of them to have a poor relationship with money. Or it could be a scenario where they both have poor financial literacy and very little money management skills. Or it could be a lack of communication between them such that they don't have goals that they can gun for together. When money comes between the couple, the conversations can either be very awkward, or it could be heated discussions, Or at times it could be silent, and that means there's no communication about money at all. No wonder money comes right to the center of the relationship and takes over. For example, one party could be a spendthrift, the other party could be a saver, and because they are not aligned, that means the relationship is going in two different directions in terms of financial goals. Another example can be one wants to gun for financial independence and gun for early retirement, while the other doesn't have any goals at all. So that makes it difficult for one out of two to pull the whole relationship along and forward for a better financial future. It is extremely important, especially for a couple, whether you're in a marriage or partnership, it's important that both of you are aligned. First of all, individually being clear about your financial goals, and then coming together so that you can move forward faster and better. Here's a big one for you. Another money mindset that's keeping you poor is having no direction in life. When you're lost and confused about life in general, you would be confused about money as well. So if you're clueless about money and you're directionless about it, there's a good chance that you put your money in the hands of other people, whether it's financial planners or even the government, to plan for your retirement, such that you actually don't want to hold any financial responsibility about it. So in the process of taking little to no accountability about money, what do you do about money? You spend it frivolously, you travel recklessly, you spend money with your friends without proper budgets, and therefore don't have proper financial management. And usually, if you hold this kind of mindset, you're afraid to invest as well. Why? Because you're afraid to lose money. You tell yourself investing is risky, and therefore you avoid the topic of investing altogether. So having no direction in life actually impacts your entire financial future. How your retirement will look like actually depends on how clear you are on your life goals and how well you plan and execute all this while in preparation. The fifth money mindset that's keeping you poor is your fixed employee mindset, aka your job is keeping you poor. So what is the fixed employee mindset? Well, it's basically a mindset that's keeping you heavily in your comfort zone, a box if you will, where you will stop learning about new things, you stop growing, you stay so comfortable in that zone such that that becomes a very important part of your life that you cannot live without. So when you stay in that box for prolonged periods, here's what's going to happen. You're going to stay heavily guarded in that comfort zone. You're not going to grow, you're not going to learn, you're not going to try new things. Every time somebody approaches you with an opportunity, you're going to reject them, and you're also likely to stay in the same kind of job role, the same kind of industry for the next 40, 50 years of your career. Let me share with you something. We human beings, we are not machines. We are not meant to be doing the same job day in, day out for 40, 50 years. That's too long. We are meant to evolve. We are meant to learn and grow such that we get new experiences. So if AI is in the picture right now, generative AI, they are supposed to take away the mundane aspects of our lives so that we can focus on creativity and expansion. Your happiness and satisfaction level actually decreases over time if you do the same thing time and time again. One of the biggest deterrents that stops human beings from learning and growing is having a fear of the unknown. The fear of the unknown severely limits the capability of a human's creativity and willingness to go and explore and try new things. And therefore, when you have a strong fear of the unknown, actually you are falling behind the world because the world keeps evolving. So having a fixed employee mindset actually keeps you poor because the entire mindset of staying heavily in the comfort zone and therefore limits your income and your growth potential will then stop you in your tracks from having healthy growth about your financial future. Why is money mindset important? It is important because it will set you up to win in life. Your money mindset will help you build stronger personal finance habits, create more financial stability for yourself and your family, and keeps you better equipped for economic challenges such as in times of inflation or recession. I would like to urge every single one of you to level up your financial literacy, and that's one of the reasons why my wife Fran and I started free masterclasses a few times a month so that we can touch on topics like financial literacy, breaking out the corporate rat race, and about early retirement and much more. So come join us by clicking on the link below to join our mailing list. I hope this video has opened up your mind to being aware of the different kinds of mindsets that's keeping you poor. Otherwise, I'm John, one half of the Corporate Breakout Couple, signing off. Do hit the like button and subscribe to join our YouTube family and our free masterclasses as well. Otherwise, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.